In this video, we're going to be taking a look at how you can use Ascend's query tool to query data within Ascend components. Ascend lets you query data within components before you actually build a transform, so you can play around with the data and do some data exploration. Let's take a look at how this works. So let's say we want to query the data within this component. We can click into the component and hit query records. So now, let's say for our use case, we want to see how many sunny days there are per month. We have the date field that we can use, and we have this weather field that we can use. So let's start by reformatting the SQL so it's easier to work with. And then let's work with this date field to see what we need to do to get what we need. All right, we can run the query. And like that, Ascend shows us the results from the query. All right, looks like it's a string, so we need to convert it to a date field, but at the same time, we also need to truncate it down just by the month. So we can call the Spark SQL date trunc method, which just takes in the level at which you want to truncate it down to. So in this case, it's a month, and the field that you want to truncate. And then we can give this the alias month and run the SQL. All right, looks like we're almost there. We have a timestamp, but we really just want the date. So we can also use another function called toDate. So we pass in the results from the previous statement, and we just give it the format we actually want the data in. So we want the year, the month, and the date. So let's run that and see if we get what we want. All right, that looks good. Looks like all the data has been converted to just the month. So now we can make sure we get the count. So let's get a count of all the records, give an alias of count. And then, as we said, we want only the records where the weather is sunny. So we're going to throw in a where clause for weather. And then we want to group by the month. All right, we can take out this limit 100 and everything looks good. So we can go ahead and run. All right, it looks like we got what we want. So for each month, we know the number of days that were sunny in that specific month. So we have this query done, and now we actually want to use this query within our pipeline and want to have this as a transform. So Ascend provides this toTransform button that just takes that query and bumps it into a transform. So we can just give this a name of count sunny days per month. We hit create. And just like that, that query is now part of our pipeline. Thank you guys so much for watching.